Hello everyone and welcome to this live watch along. I don't know if I really want to call it watch along because while I'm at Savannah Park, I'm not going to try and go ahead of the television. One thing that is happening today is that I've taken all of your comments. As you see there, after one over the scores, one without loss, Jamaica batting the Guyana Amazon would have won the toss. So this is the Cricket Forum, the Caribbean #1 cricket channel. I trust you are hearing me loud and clear. And we are coming to you live from Savannah Park. So that's the Jamaica playing 11 on the screen there. So we're now in the second over. It's, let's say, probably just, I think that on Tuesday at this time, probably more persons were here. I'll tell you the field. There's a slip that looks to be hit my head slip, yes. Then there is Shepherd right on the edge of the 30-yard circle at third man. And we also have seems to some adjustment being made to the field. So that, okay. So I do not want to go ahead of the television commentary, so I can tell you the field though, that there's I'll wait until this ball by Pretorius. Yes. So the Jamaica total goes up to 2 without loss now. So just let me see if I can tell you the field. So Shea Hope is the wicketkeeper. Ed Myers at first slip. Rutherford is a short third man. Then you have a deep gully. I wouldn't call him backward point. I'd say deep gully right at the edge of the circle. Then there is the backward point is on the boundary. Then you have the cover, the middle of the middle and the mid wicket, and the deep backward square leg is on the backward square leg boundary. Right, so that's the field that we're operating. Jamor Suman or Edwin, man, greetings to you and welcome. We are here live at Savannah Park. This is not your typical watch along, where I give you the ball by ball. Just to say that Guyana would have won the toss. He looks to hit that one over mid wicket. I think it got there probably some inside edge or something. I'm just assuming. But it's here. So it's the end of 2 over. At the end of 2 over, the Jamaica Kingsmen being asked to bat at the end of 2 over are 3. Is that 3 on the score? Or is it 2 without loss? 2 without loss. Jammer Samal, good to have you here. Good night, and welcome. So it's Harry Pierre. And so Riza, the South African, is out. Shamar Joseph on the deep wicket boundary taking that catch. I think that probably he looked to flick that ball. I will just check in who was dismissed. So Jones, you can hear The drums in the background. No, it's not Reza, it's Jahangir, the Pakistani American. And then once again he failed. And I think now is the time for the youngster, the under 19 youngster from Pakistan to come into the Jamaica Kingsmen team. I think this is it should be hit. Should clearly be hit for the Pakistani America. He has gotten his chance. This is the third match. Reza can do the wicket keeping. So I don't think that we still need him in the team anymore. So Kingsman are after a very, very slow start here. John Deere using his feet and just chipping the ball to Shamar Joseph on the deep middle boundary right in front of the Kingston Cricket Club. And he took a comfortable catch. I will give it a feel. Carty play that one to mid wicket. So let me give you the feed for Pierre Moulin to Carty. There's a short third man. There is a backward point. There's a cover. There's an extra cover. There's a long off right down below me here. That's up to be hit by a Shepherd is at mid on. And then there's a mid wicket and a back foot square leg and a deep mid wickets. Off the back foot, a miss. So that was off the back foot there. He was unable to beat the man. The man had extra cover fumbled and it comes down to Edmire on the long off boundary and they're gonna sing more. One more to the score. So just hearing me loud and clear. Janet Lyons, why are you calling me a wicked? I'm not a wicked, Janet Lyons. Why are you calling me wicked? You Janet Lyons? Why you want to call me a wicked, Janet Lyons? I am not a wicked. Turning over the strike nicely in this over. Nicely in this over. 5 for 1. 5 for 1. So at the end of over number 3, the Kingsmen asked to bat first. Are 6 for 1 and 3. Yes, I really think that it's time now that we do away with what's his name, John here. He has not been. I think there's a young Pakistan batsman in this squad. He played at the under 19 World Cup. I think that he should come into the playing level instead of Jahangir. Whatever that. Jahangir. You could put up Kirk McKenzie to open to and bring in Paris, but yeah, could do that. I have Arif. Is the batsman I'm talking about. I guess you can hear the Impozella. So, use this here to and the tourists. So Taya Barif, I think Taya Barif should come into the team for Jahangir in the next match. He has faith. He doesn't, and he goes again. Oh, let's see. Just out of the reach of the field at this time is the field that was running back. Probably I'll say that quickly, yeah? Yes. Okay, Janet Lyons. Oh, you want to say wicket gone? You'll be on Saturday, right? Look forward to see you. Janet, you know, I thought that you were an Adventist. Oh, and a lovely shot. We just ramped that down to finally. That's Lisa. That's expressed themselves. Want to say, oh yes. Phillips enjoyed himself in the field. Larry Prince is a long time, but tonight it's time to get in your chat, read the CPL. You know, tonight is free up the chat. So it's not what, because I will not be really doing a ball by ball, because I have to make sure that I don't call the action before it goes out on the television. So I have to make sure I do that. I will call it. Yes, I'm in the media center at Savannah Park. So big up yourself, Larry Prince. I want to thank everyone for being here. You should become a member of the members club on Patreon, the Cricket Forum members page, and support initiative. So end of 4 overs in the Canada discussion. In some at the end of 4. Shepherd is a new bowler into the attack, so there is. Pick up yourself. um, Honorable Madam Burchell, who is your favorite girl? If that's a political force, you know, Larry Prince, I'll have to take it down. I know that there's a politician in Jamaica by the name of Burchell, and you say honorable. So who is it? So Larry Prince, you would have to tell me who's your favorite girl so that I know who it is. Otherwise, I would have to take down the post, eh? Yes, I have to take them. So we don't want to. If you're talking about like now the honorable minister of sports, that could be allowed. But any other person, I don't think you, or the minister of tourism, those could be allowed. But I don't think any other politician been allowed from any of the other 61 member of parliament would not have been allowed. So if you're talking about the tourism minister, the minister of super kids, so it's fine. So yeah. Good night, Athena. How you doing? How you doing? Happy to have you here. So happy to have everyone here. Thank you for tuning in. We are live from Sabina Park. I will tell you the feel as Shepherd is bowling. As I the two batsmen at the crease are Casey Carty. Casey Carty is on 4, and Reza Hendricks is on 17. The Kingsmen batting are 22 for 1. So Reza is on strike. So let me give it a feel for Shepherd. There's a short third man. There's a backward point. Then the man is on the backward point boundary. That's looked to be Quinton Sampson. They're calling him now. They're calling him into the circle. Who are they pushing out? So they have a deep backward square leg and a deep mid wicket. Those are the two fielders are out. There are 5 in a circle on the off side, which is a short third man, the backward point, the cover, the extra cover, the mid off, and the mid on, and a man at short fine leg, and then you have the fielder on the deep square leg boundary. I think he's on square leg, and then you have the man on the deep mid wicket boundary. So that's the field. It's a 5-4 field with the 5 on the offside from third man, backward point, cover, extra cover, mid off. That was a lovely Yorker by Shepherd. Carter drives back down the wrong foot. So just carried away there and called the action too quickly. But that was good work by Shepherd Empire as he gave chase up to the long half of the country and stopped it just inside the country. So it's 24 for 1. The Kingsmen batted 24 for 1. TV and cricket power play. Pick up yourself, man. Welcome. 24 for 1 at the end of the power play. Not the end of the power play. 5 overs have been power. 24 for 1. So Sheo of call for the helmet, and then he's sent back off the helmet, so it looks like there's a change of decision. So Shamar Joseph is coming into the attack, it appears. Yes, Shamar Joseph is coming into the attack. So this is the final over of the power play. Bless up TV and power play. Well, we can always pause you as we usually pause the TV, so I will just call the play as you see. No problem. Well, we can just always pause you as we usually pause the TV, so I will just call it as you see. No problem. Big up Banana Brooks. All right, so big up Banana Brooks. So Shamar Joseph and his 2 deep fielders are the deep third man and the deep backward square. That's our 2 deep fielder. As Carter play that one back to the ball and they will speak. So let me give you the feel. So Shepherd is at a short third man. Is very fine. You could say a deep first leg. And then on the square third man boundary, that looked to be Samson. Then you have a man at forward of cover, then a cover mid off, mid on, mid wicket, short, fine leg, a deep backward square leg on the boundary. As Shamar forced that one, as Shamar goes to Carty, and he forced that one down to the fielder on the short third, and the third man boundary for a single. Yeah, Banana Brooks. I pressure the thing, you know. How you doing, sir, Banana Brooks? Good to have you here, man. Just happy to be here. Happy to be here. I think the Georgia distance is filling up nicely. As you know, I cannot show you any image on top. Just cannot show you any image. So just need to make this. It's this is much better than this. There was a glare in the background, so I removed the glare. So 25 for 1 after 5.2. 25 for 1. So Hendrick is on strike. 5.3. This is we whip this down to the man coming off the deep backward square leg boundary, drop the catch. That's who is that on the deep backward square leg boundary? Drop the catch. That's always going to be a difficult catch. Who is that fielder on the deep backward square leg boundary as he charging? He got to it. And the first through is that 2 more to the score, 27 now for 1. So this Caribbean was dropped the catch. So that was on the backward square leg boundary as he pulled this to maybe mistime the puzzles. Casey Carty just mistime the pull. So really slow start here for the Kingsmen, 26 for 1, with 1 delivery to come in the power play. And Shamar Joseph holding it. So, and the deep man, if you know Savannah Park where the scoreboard is just to the right of the scoreboard, looking on from the Kingston Cricket Club, and it's just to the right of the scoreboard. Bull. Carty York, Shamar Joseph Yorked him, and Carty goes. 26 for 2 at the end of the power play. York. TV and cricket power play. Elton, what are you doing, man? My good friend Elton, what are you doing? Happy to have you here. Appreciate you. Being here, my good friend Elton Tucker out of Florida, the man that stream all the cricket out of Florida, eh? That's the great Elton Tucker, the man that sponsors streaming all those cricket out of Florida. As that, you know. Happy to have you. Happy to have you here, Elton. It's the big rough one coming at number 4. Probably want to up the run rate. 26 for 2 at the end of the power play. So rough one walk out the 4. So I could say that no filter boss, the great Christopher Bristol, the Guyanese living in Canada. Right, how you doing? So good to see you, man. So I guess you and I are on 2 different sides tonight, Christopher Bristol, which is alright. Eh? It's alright, Christopher Bristol. We big you up, CMA boss. So Banana Brooks here saying that did here have a lot of ground to cover. I think he hesitated for that fraction of a second. And by hesitating for that fraction of a second, he probably could have taken the catch higher, but he did reach. There was no doubt that he did reach the catch, and he should have taken it. He should have taken it. I think he'll be disappointed as he ran tires into the attack, and that one is played away down to backward point, and they get a singer. So 1 more to Reza, take him up to, is that 21? I think he's on 21. and Powell to face his first delivery as Imran Tayer. Powell is a much better batsman of leg spin than he is. He hit this away down towards the wicket. Pretorius, that's it. Send it on the bounce to Sheho. So the score goes up by 1 to 28 for 2. Tayer. Just play Reza, just ease that into the gap. Allows the man that coming off the cover boundary to pick it up. And one more to the score, 29 now for 2. He moves up to 22, Powell is on 1. Let me give you the feel. So the power play has finished, so there are 5 outside of the circle. Powell is off the back foot and he eases down to long off. So let me give you the 5 that is outside of the circle. There's a sweep on the cover boundary just in front of the scoreboard as Tayer is bowling from the press box in. Hetmeyer is at long on. Then there's long on, Shepherd, towards that deep mid wicket. There's a man on the backward square leg boundary. As that one he swings and misses and it runs away down towards the boundary behind the keeper, down towards the judge at the stands. He got an edge as there was no signal. So he probably got a bottom edge. I don't see any signal. 31 it is now. 31. So they only run 1. So he did got a bottom edge. Let's watch Tayer. Powell eases down to long off for another single. So 32. 32 for 2. End of Tayer over Kingsmen. 32 for 2 after 7. So very slow going here by the Jamaica Kingsmen. Please keep your comments coming. This is a night when this is on the page and I'll respond to almost any comment once it is, it's appropriate. CPL though, I'm not talking West Indies cricket tonight. Yeah, I'm talking CPL tonight. I'm not really talking West Indies cricket. Yeah. No, talking CPL. So I respond to you, but what a match it was on Tuesday night. Just checking to see. Checking. It's not a bad crowd, It's not a bad crowd. I'm just checking to see. 32 for 2. All the way down towards the wicket. Fielder comes around, picks up, send the return into Singers. Shamar was back off a length to the Kingsman captain who pulled it down towards the. And there's something that I need to mention here, in that the Kingsmen this year in the Pakistan Super League, they would have lost their first 4 matches, and then they went on to win the next 6 out of 7 and qualify for the playoffs and win the Pakistan Super League. So the Kingsmen lost their first 4 matches in the 2026 Pakistan Super League and then went on to win 6 of their next 7 matches, qualify for the playoffs, go through the playoffs, and win the Pakistan Super League. So probably the Kingsmen is just a slow starting team. It's 34 for 2. 34 for 2, I think you are seeing on the screen 33. So but it's 34 for 2 as Joseph to Powell, who just turned this down to fine leg. That's Hetmeyer. Sends the return into Sheho, who stylishly connected it. Well, so let's give it a feel for Joseph. So there's the fine leg, the deep backward square leg, and the deep mid wicket. Those are the 3 out on the inside, and there's a mid on. And on the offside, you have the third man that is deep. Then you have the backward point that is deep. So the four fielders in the circle for Shamar Joseph are a deep gully, a cover, mid-off, and a mid-on. Those are the four in the circle. Deep gully, cover, mid-off, mid-on. Joseph steaming. Short pull down to fine leg. It may have no chance as it was a little square. A little square, hands on me. As that ball pulled, he didn't bother to chase it. He just put his hand on his knee and it went into the fine leg feature. So although he was at fine leg, he was wrong for you. But the ball came where we would. The ball came at about a 12-degree angle, and Edmire was probably at a 30-degree angle, and it came quickly. He didn't bother to run, he just come around and pick it up. He has moved a little to his right now, and so there's the fine leg, the deep backward square leg, and the deep mid wicket, and the mid on. That's the four on the onside. Up and over, it gone over wide third man for 6. Outside the arm stump and he up and over wide third man for 6. So 6 over to the total. That's 46 for 2 if the board is right. It's 46. So it's like it's 46 for 2. Short outside the arm stump and he cuts it away. So I'm giving you the 4 on the one side. So the 5 on the offside is a third man. The deep gully right at the edge of the circle. The sweep on the cover boundary, cover and mid off. Just drive straight to mid off. No misfield and they go through for a single. The return comes in at the keeper's end, but Powell was comfortable. 47 for 2. So that's 47 for 2. So, Janet, I said, I don't know if you love the name, the Jamaica Kingsmen. I do understand. I do understand, Janet, there are number, but I heard that even before the name was given, versus we're saying they don't like the idea of the Kingsmen. It's they don't have to give the team its name, and that's the Kingsmen brand. Yes. There is that one to long off for a single. Carey Pierce, is it? Yes, Carey Pierce back into the attack with his left arm orthodox spin. Coming to your question, 47 for 2, but just appearing 1 for 5 from 2.1 over. That's what the scoreboard is showing. And Shamar Joseph 1 for 16 from 1 over. Pierre driven straight back, powerful little Pierre. He's fielded. Oh, he picked that one up cleanly. It was dead straight, and he hit that hard. 47 for 2. Oh, we'll hit this down to long on. He look agricultural, but he got a single 48 for 2. As he swung across the line of that one, and it goes down to 48 for 2. So, Kingsmen. Current run rate was about 5.64. Reza just looks so comfortable as he allowed that one to turn across and then played it out into the covers first. And so 1 or 2 took the Kingsmen. I keep on saying, I keep on the verge of saying one more to the West Indies, but you will understand this is a Jamaica Kingsmen. Pierre around the wicket. Down the pitch come Powell and hit it over the field and had an extra cover and it dropped as Samson comes off the cover boundary and sends the return in one more to the total as Powell used his feet there, didn't quite get to the pitch. He went through with the shot. The Kingsmen 50s up 50 for 2. The Jamaica Kingsmen been asked to bat by the Guyana Amazon Warriors. They have to defend the kingdom tonight. Have to. Reza plays this one down to long off. There's Hitmeyer just jog walking, saving the legs. Sends the return on the box to Sheho. Wow. 51 for 2. End of the over. It should be 52. The scoreboard is saying 51, but I think it's 52. I think it's 52 for 51 for 2. 51 for 2 at the end of the over. So Janet, we don't know if we love the name, said Janet. Okay, so Banana Brooks is saying, so do you know if there's much collaboration in coaching staff following the Kingsmen franchise tie-in? Yeah, they Imran tires back into the attack, turn away down in the gap between long on and deep mid-wicket, but good work by the fielder coming off the boundary. Trying to get a single, and the score goes up to 52 for 2. So yeah, there is collaboration. The team manager is a Jamaican, and Puma Bonner, and then Robert Samuels is also a part of the coaching staff, but the core of the coaching staff is their coach. Down the pitch, he hit this into the side screen for 6. Powell was using his feet, coming down the pitch and hitting Imran Tire into the side screen for 6. 58 for 2. Just came down the pitch and hit Imran Tire into the side screen. But so the head coach and the fitness, strength and condition pointer. Powell ease this down to long off for another single, 59 for 2. So quite I think of the coaching staff, I think 4 of them is the core Kingsmen coaching staff that travel with the team, the head coach, and 2 assistant coach, and then the physio, and there are also some other backroom staff. And work this into the mid-wicket region again, can only get 1. Score goes up by 1. So the score is 60 now for 4. So this is over number 10. I think this is over number 10. I hit this over down to mid-wicket. The man comes in, he dropped it. He dives forward, he lunges forward. Was that Robinson? He came in and he charged forward the number 23. Who's wearing the number 23? Coming off the mid-wicket boundary. Good movement again, but it just didn't carry it, and importantly, it dropped. As you see there, he dived forward, but it dropped 1 more to the total. Didn't come to him. Good stop, good feeling. Back to him and Tire, ball and caught. He's out caught. Reza just tapped it back to him and Tire, and the Kingsmen have lost their 3rd wicket. Stop it back to him. Reza Hendricks goes for 40 from 31 deliveries. And just as we were hoping that they would go into the drinks break, Kingsmen lost their 3rd wicket. So Reza gone, ball on card by Imran Tire. He just tapped it back to him. Now go back with his shot. They're just gonna get some refreshments and some water. I'm gonna get some water to make sure I am well stocked, so time back with your shot. This, it's a drinks break on the field. Very slow, very, very slow start by
Driving down the highway, doing 95 alone. Trying to reach you, call you, but you won't come to the phone. Remember me, said you'd be my wanted me, but was that even for? Was you playing your games? Was you really bored? No. Oh, I really should've known. Be with that and right till we hit a red light. Then I see the signs. Oh, after all that time, it's a sin for us. You don't wanna try. Thought your love was real, but it's not for us. No, you can't decide. Should've known. Be with that and right till we hit a red light. Then I see the side. Oh, after all that time, this is it for us. You don't wanna try. Thought your love was real, but it's not for us. No, you can't decide. After all this time, this is it for us.
So we are about to resume. The Kingsmen just losing a wicket at just at the drinks break, you know? Just at the drinks break. Just at the drinks break, just losing that wicket just at the drinks break. Too. So this looks like it's going to be a shepherd, is it? So that's bringing the shot. So what they're doing there, bringing the shot finally to a straight mid wicket, and they're pushing the square leg around the backward square leg. You could probably say it's on 45. It's a deep mid wicket and there's a long arm. So it's the same field. So it looks the swing taken on the pad, and he just Shea-Hope looks to shy down the stump, how he run across the pitch, and Shea-Hope didn't bother to shy at the stump. So I'm seeing. Oh, so it's the same field where you have the five outside the circle, the third man, the sweep on the cover boundary, the long on, the deep mid wicket, and I'm on a backward square leg. Would you say mid wicket or would you say forward or square? Somewhere there in front of the Kingston Cricket Pavilion. And wide signal. So that one was back off a left by Shepherd. Score goes up to 62 for 3. So big blow struck by Imran Tayyar just on the stroke of the drinks break. Big blow. 62 for 3. Sorry. Backward point, cover, mid off. Those are the three on the offside in the circle. Shepherd, Bowl, Reza, steer this to backward point, can't score. 62 for 3. Shepherd, is it? Says back to Shepherd again, and there was no off. So this 10 overs to go. There's a lot of batting power in the hut. Jamaica should be really stepping on it at this time. You have 7 wickets in, and you have Russell, you have Hassan Khan, Kirk McKenzie. Even if you rule out Kirk McKenzie, you have Russell and you have Hassan Khan and you have King of Ball. All those guys are ball beater, you know. it's a short delivery and no wide signal. Shepherd going to the mud and the crowd is, disappointed that no. Sorry, Hassan can at the crease. Hassan can need some runs because Hassan can bat. So, sir, Hassan can is at the crease. So Kirk McKenzie is going down the order, you know. So, we have Russ, we have Kima for last show what he can do. And we are in the second half of the innings now. With the way, nice looking shot. He's off the mark finally. Is this the first time he's coming off the mark in the CPL? It's left to be seen. Probably it's the first time he's coming off. 64 for 3. 64 for 3 is Shepherd. It's as I say, it's just the same regular fee for Shepherd, you know. So hit down the ground by Powell. Meyer comes around field. Another single. It's very, very, very lush outfield. Very lush outfield. Absolutely lush. Savannah Park in all its glory. End of over number 11, 66 for 3. That 80 is coming to play. It is coming to play some football at Savannah Park. Savannah Park will be the home for the Asian football team for the foreseeable future. So that's good revenue generation there. Revenue generation there for Savannah Park. Revenue generation. So change of bowling. So I'm looking at the scoreboard to see who is bowling as so tell you who is bowling. Mohamed Nabi. That looks yeah. High in the air. Feel up coming off the deep middle get boundary. He's gonna get there. Hassan Khan goes. So the Pakistani are not delivering with the bat as yet in this tournament. As a Saudi Jahangir, he made one. Hassan Khan, I think Hassan Khan made ducks and chose it. So the Pakistani contingent and not delivering with the bat. We hope that they will come to the party. And may I remind you that the Kingsmen did lost their first 4 matches. So Mohamed Nabi getting the breakthrough, the veteran. When will he stop playing? Yeah, I've seen Hassan Khan not to leave us yet, but it's clearly a clean catch. Clean catch. It's clearly a clean catch. I really thank everyone for tuning in. I appreciate your company. Thank you for being here. Hey, Roxanne Gray. Roxanne, are you at Savannah Park? Really needs to get it good tonight. Roxanne, love to meet you, man. If you're at Savannah Park, Roxanne Gray, please tell me. I have a bottle of rich rum for you. If you're at Savannah Park, Roxanne, I have a bottle of rich rum for you. Please tell me. Or if you're coming Saturday, please let me know. So I can arrange for you to get that bottle of rich rum. So that's Kirk McKenzie. Yes, the left-hander. So it's off the mark. He looks very nervous as he eased that down the long on. So then now we just pulling back his length. And Hassan Khan looking to hit that. He's pulling back his length. The ball went high in the air. It was a quite into the slot as he looks to play the sub sweep. And it went high in the air, and the fielder coming off the deep middle wicket boundary took the catch. So Hassan Khan caught by Phillips. Pulling off the back foot, ease this one to the right of Carripier at cover and goes through for another single. 68 now for 4. So the Kingsmen really are under pressure now, you know, really under pressure. But if you are in Jamaica, please come down to Savannah Park. 68 for 4. Rockman Powell, I haven't given you the feed for Nabi. There's a long off and a long on. There's a deep mid wicket. There's a Kirk McKenzie looking to turn that one down the leg side and taken on the pad, and there was no runs. So the long off, long on. There's a sweep on the cover boundary, deep mid wicket and a deep backward square leg. Those are the 5 out, and then so they are switching now. The extra cover is going to first slip, and Pretorius now comes to gully. Interesting, and there's an extra cover. Interesting. As Kirk McKenzie edge dropped at first slip. Did it carry? Did it carry? Did that carry? We're gonna watch the replay. They got through for a single though. 68-4. Going to watch the replay. So 69 for 4. So it wasn't an edge. Is it off the edge? No, it was and the back tie. It hit him at the back tie, and it goes to the left of first slip. So it was not a drop catch. It was not a drop catch. The Guyana Amazon Warriors won the toss. Okay, you're not in Jamaica at the time. Understand, Roxanne, great. So we'll watch this over, and then I'll come to the comments at the end of the over. I'll take comments at the end of each over. So Jamor Small and Banana Brooks are coming to you guys at the end of this over. As Mackenzie plays that to Gully. So the Gully is right back on the edge of the 30-yard circle. So it's Shea Hope having a long conversation with Imran Tayer. Long conversation, and he's looking to get this wicket here. Down the leg side. Oh, that's what was the plan. Oh, right signal, but that was the plan. Oh, the mud stump. Oh, well done. But Kirk McKenzie equal to it. Hit this in the air. 1, 2, 3. Roll to the man at long off. Was using his feet. It was a full toss, and he hit it in the air, and a poor return there from Shepherd looking to damage. I wonder what's going on in Guyana. Yeah, it's a poor return. It's the same. So, thank you very much. I'm great. Oh, you see that ball? That's right there. That ball dropped. That's a 6. Right there. It was right there. Yeah, it was right there.
He's scored 6 minutes.
Pardon me?
I was checking if he scored 6.
Yeah, 77 for 4. Yeah, Powell hitting a 6. You know that in Ghana again in trouble. Going back, caught, out. Powell goes. Yeah. In some, in a lot of cricketing countries, once you scan this,
Yeah.
everything, everything does, no, you see it. But that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
How
who can we win this game?
can we win this game? We need to get about 170. Because I don't think the pitch is playing as flat as it was playing on Tuesday. So I don't think we need to make 200 to win, but I think 150, 160, and we can win.
Sure.
77. What?
What is that?
908, yes. All right. Thank you. Yeah, all right. All the best, yes. Yeah, so thank you. Yeah, the Guyana Amazon Warriors won the toss. Jamaica coaching staffs need to sit down and have a deep look at things, said Jamal Smart. So Russell, one of the eras from Tuesday night, although he never able to quite bring it home. So thank you for your opinion, Banana Brooks. T20 pass score for the first innings at Savannah Park under lights generally ranges between 175 and 185 runs. So maybe tonight the pitch is offering a bit more for the bowlers. All right, wow, Powell launched at 6. Yeah, it's one thing I know. That's Russell padded up to the googly and it came back a long way, but then it misses the stuff. 77 for 5. The Kingsmen. One thing that I know is that you can't tell how good the pitch is until the opposition bat. So, one certain man on radio, and he hosts that talk show on Jamaican radio. I don't know if that show is still popular. He hosts a talk show on Jamaican radio, start about 1 o'clock. And I remember a few years ago he was commentating on the 50 over final between St. Mary and JDF. And St. Mary got off to a good start. And he was saying that St. Mary was on top. And I tried to correct the man and tell him that no, you cannot say the team is on top when the other team don't bat yet. You can say they put up a good total or they have to a good start or it's a good innings or so on. Because the team that batting first, you can't say the team that batting first is on top. No, they have to a good start or they have to a bad start. You can't say the team that is fielding is on top. Unless it's something ridiculous like 20 for 6 or 20 for 8. Well, then you'd want to think that the team that fielding first is on top. Because you never know how the pitch is played until the team bats second. The score goes up now to 79 for 5. You will never know how the pitch is until the team that is batting second. That's just cricket. So it's cricket. So even if you make 300, yes, you make a big score, a good score. Yeah, since we're talking T20 cricket, you make scores now that I've been making in T20 cricket, especially in the subcontinent. Whipped away, down to back with a square leg for a singer. That's Kirk McKenzie. So 79 for 5, 80 for 5 now, the Kingsmen. 80 for 5. So you don't really know. Oh, Russell Bowles. He just popped it back straight to Nobby. Back off a length, looking to turn it into the onside, seemed to hit high up on the back, outer portion of the back. and it goes to Nabi, and the Warriors have picked up their 6th wicket, 80 for 6, the Kingsmen. That's a bad dismissal, poor dismissal. As it's just as if he was giving him batting practice and he just stroked it back to him. So this is not the pitch that we saw. I don't want to think that it's a pitch that we saw Tuesday night. I don't want to think so. I don't want to think that it's a pitch that we saw Tuesday night. I don't want to think, because if it's a pitch that we saw Tuesday night, look, it's the same wicket they're playing on, it's the same wicket that they're playing on. But the characters of cricket pitches change from day to night, from day to day. You know, the character of cricket pitches. So one of the books is asking T20. Okay, yes, I read that one already. Well, Powell launched that one. Athena is making the point that Powell another 6 and out, and Banana Brooks is conferred with him. So Kimo Ball, we saw hit the first ball that he faced the other night down long on short. Let's see what he will do with this one. He work it into the onside and they go through for a quick single. The return comes in at the bowler's end. By Kimo Ball was jogging and Nabi was unable to collect and they come back for 2. So he worked the ball into mid wicket and he was jogging the single. The fielder scooped down and it shied it at the bowler's end. Nabi was unable to collect and the ball goes down towards where the small scoreboard is. The fielder comes around. That's looked to be Shamar Joseph, picked up, sends a return in, and they were able to come back for 2. So 2 more to the Kingsmen total. This time, so, you know, so 82 for 6 are the Kingsmen. So, yeah, if you were to, I would have loved the Kingsmen to be 140 right now. How many overs have been? 14 overs. I would have loved them to be 140. But even if they were at 140, I could not say that they were in a good position because the other team doesn't bat us yet. Just like I can't determine, I can't read this 82 right now. I can't read it. Can't read it. You know, he ran tired. To Mackenzie is high in the air. But he misses. Thought that he looks to hit that high in the air and came up and misses and Sheo whipped off the babes. For a moment there I thought that he hit it high in the air because he swings and miss. And I thought that he caught it. Watching the game through the glasses sometime, not wearing this glass in front of me, you know, watching it through the glasses. Mackenzie down the pitch, looks to dry. He lost the outer hedge down to a short third man, and he got a single, 1 more to the Kingsmen total. The score goes up now to 82 for 6. 82 for 6. 83. The scoreboard just turning over now. Carrying the score. 83. 83 for 6. Come to your comments at the end of the over, please bear with me. You know, so I'm not saying that Jamaica Kingsmen are in a good position. They are not. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying you cannot tell what type of total 83 for 6 is after 14.5 until the opposition bats. Look to reverse sweep. And it goes over the man at first slip, that's Kimo Paul, and they will get a singer that is animated with himself, but he didn't play that shot right. 84 for 6 at the end of over number 15. 84 for 6, the Kingsmen. So let me read some of your comments. Come on, Kingsmen. If you lose your home matches, sure. Yeah, you can lose a, there's a big sign outside of Savannah Park that says, "Welcome to the kingdom." Big, nice, pretty sign. That not like this one that I have here. I wonder if I can find that, if I can find that sign. They say, "Welcome to the kingdom." Nice, big, pretty sign. Bernardo, you're saying I can't read a picture. Um, I'm not saying that you can't read a pitch in a banana books. I'm not saying that. I'm just, so give me your idea. You think it's poor batting by the Kingsmen, or you think the pitch is not playing as true as it was on Tuesday night? Because maybe they had water, they had too much water, maybe they didn't have any water, they drying out, you know. Give me your view, but I'm not saying that you can't read a pitch. I'm just saying that although I'm at Savannah Park, I'm too far to read the pitch. Hit away by Mackenzie, the fielder comes around, one bounce four. Fielder went into the gap between deep mid-wicket and backward square like short ball, and Mackenzie swung it away. 4 more to the Kingsmen, 89 for 6. He swung that away. So I know you're an expert in banana books, and I rate you a lot. I have a lot of respect for you, and I rate you a lot. You know? Hit this now. Has it gone all the way this time? Same direction, 6. Right in front of the Kingston Cricket Club, and he is a member of the Kingston Cricket Club, so he did right in front of his club, was back of a net, so was the Jamaica now pushing up. Pushing up. It was 95 as Nabi is coming round the wicket to Kirk McKenzie. Was moved up to 15 with those two blow. Nabi to Mackenzie, and he drives. It's flashing blade, not really a front foot drive, a square drive. Flashing blade, beat the man at point, backward point, and sweeper came off the cover boundary, and 96 now for 6. So Mackenzie will move up to 16. So I would never say that about you, Banana Brooks. You're one of the best reader of the cricket game that I know, that I have come across. Kimo Paul hit the side in the air, mid wicket, comes in, Samson took the catch, ball goes. Looks the slug sweep, and Nabi picks up yet another wicket. Kingsmen 96-7. So I would, right here, right now, unless we get a masterful spell by Paul, you know, Paul and Shangagir, I would not be playing them in the next, but go to 10. Yeah, Paul might come up with a wonderful spell, so let me wait on that. So Paul has to deliver the ball to play the next match. So Vittel Loss comes out again this time in the 16th over. The last time he came out in the 14th over. And Sean Overcome, I said that the Kingsmen team so he doesn't like the team from day one. I understand that Sean Overcome. I said the Kingsmen team don't seem ready for this tournament. I don't like the team from day one. We need good striker and strike bowler. And thank you for sharing your view, Sean Overcomer. It's well respected. It's really, oh, you always let me laugh. You always let me laugh, Christopher Bristol. It's raining losses on Jamaica. Yeah, so Vital Laws is the new batsman that come to the crease. And at the end of the over, it's 96 for 7. So two left-hander at the crease, both of them. It's raining losses. Christopher Bristol, I know that Banana Brooks can defend himself. No filter boss. So, I think the Guyanese have used the pitch condition well. Not many poor balls. Previous comments just banter. Okay. Okay. Yes. Respect. Tiger boss. Filter boss. Yeah, no filter boss. Yeah. He's no filter boss. He's from Guyana, so I'm sure that he will the Guyana Kingsmen. So they've taken a review here, but I was looking at the comment, and that's why I tried to not to take the comments between over, but I never saw what happened, so I apologize. So let's see what happened here. Mackenzie, it was who was on strike. So we just waiting on this replay to come up. So I don't know. Just waiting to see what's it's taking a long time. It's taking a long time, probably. So it's a legitimate delivery. Just looking at it. Oh, he nicked it, you know. He nicked it. Brilliant catch by Sheo. What a catch. Standing up. Sheo took a good catch standing up, and Kirk McKenzie goes. And so the Kingsmen have lost their 8 wickets. 96 for 8. So Kirk McKenzie goes. Joseph Isaac, I don't understand what you mean that Kingston don't ready for this call tournament. I don't understand that statement. I don't know to interpret what you're saying. So I don't know if you want to redo the statement. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand. So Kirk McKenzie is out for 16 from 14 deliveries, 1-4, 1-6. So when they show, so I'm coming to the crease. If you ask me which team would I prefer to be right now, I will tell you I would prefer to be in the Guyana Amazon Warriors shoe. But that doesn't take away from the point that well, 96 for 8 poor of us. It will take something special, and you know, a lot of persons are saying that, oh, the Kingsmen bowling already, now you look at the Kingsmen bowling, apart from the two Pakistan, Hassan Khan and Bunay Shah, who do we really have confidence in? Team of all, Vital Laws, Jediah Blades. Okay, I don't know. Why? Yeah, played away down towards backward point. Coming back for the second, the return comes in, he has to struggle. But he got there on time, so 2 more. So let's get 100 and see if we can give the bowlers something to defend. That should be. Should carry up now to 98 for 8. As Unain Shaw played it away down to backward point. So 5 places to the man at point. Return comes into the key. And there's one. So Glenn Phillips bowling his off break. This is a strong Guyana Amazon Warriors team. They have some bowlmen in it, like the Petorius and the Imran Tayer, but it's a strong team. You have the Hetmeyer, the Glenn Phillips, you have the swiper, Clinton Sampson. And when you look to the bowling, you have Shamar, you have swing and got the inside bottom edge and running down towards fine leg, first leg giving chase, backward square leg coming around. That's Shamar Joseph, he got it. And they come back for 2. The Jamaica Kingsmen 100 is up once again, I almost say. And the crowd, it's a good one. I think the crowd tonight is better than the one on Tuesday, and we will see a better crowd Saturday night. I think the Kingsmen are saving something special for Saturday night. I hope we have a good crowd. I hope we have a packed 7 o'clock on Saturday night. Glenn Phillips bowl to Unain Shaw with this down towards the Kingston Pavilion. Carrie Pierce sent it on the bounce to hold end off the over at the end of for 17. 101 for 8. Laws of offense, 1 ball so far. I know Unain Shaw is at 4 from 4. Unain Shaw is not in everybody. Okay. It's a Kingsmen don't ready as yet for this tournament. No, I understand what you're saying. Thank you for your opinion. But you keep on saying you're saying Kingston, so I wouldn't quite understand whether you mean Kingston is not ready to host such a tournament or so. Yeah, Kingsmen. Yeah, all right, fair enough. Let's see. I have made the point, bold. Sung across the line and he's bold, and Nabi. One more wicket for Nabi as he swung across the line. It's not Unain Shaw is not in this as a batsman. Unain Shaw is in this as a bowler, and he has bowled well in the 2 previous matches. 101 for 9. So I heard a fellow media personnel in the box say that Unain Shaw is good, but Unain Shaw is not here as a batsman. I never already said that when Kirk McKenzie got up. Unain Shaw is mad. Nadine Smith and I are very close, right? But for you to say that Unain Shaw is not better than Odin, he's not better than him as a batsman. Yeah, Odin is a far better batsman than Unain Shaw. But Unain Shaw is not playing as a batsman, he's playing as a bowler. And that's why in the previous match he bowled his 4 overs for 29 runs. When last have you ever seen Odin Smith bowl 4 overs for 29 runs? And he's my good friend. He and I are very close. I'm not criticizing it, but the records show that Unain Shaw is a much better bowler. So when you're going to say he's not better than Odin, you have to clarify, because he's batting at number 10. He's playing as a batsman. He's not playing as a batsman, he's playing as a bowler. So in turn, play them to mid-on, and here is new. Okay. Yeah, no, that's what I'm. No, look here, Sean Overcome. I I don't have an issue with anyone thinking that the Kingsmen team is weak. I do not have an issue with that. What I know is that in the PSL last year and earlier this year, the Kingsmen lost their first 4 matches and end up winning the tournament. So I don't know if it is a trend with them. You know. So I don't have any issue with you saying that the team is weak. Lost blocks it out into the cover has not been filing that one, you know. So very good point that Banana Brooks. Very, very good point. Last swings this down to mid wicket. Field that comes around, they touch that for comes in the stand one, the pro telling them no as they were looking for two, they swung it down to mid wicket. So Jediah Blades and that's a very good point. So okay, first thing, as I said, you know, I do not have an issue with a man opinion, and all opinions are welcome. And I know the disappointment that a lot of persons are feeling. I too am very disappointed. I am very, very disappointed with the Kingsmen. But I'm going to back them. It's the Jamaica team, it's our host team, so I am going to back them. You know, so I'm going to back them. I'm gonna watch some. So 18 overs have been bowled. Carry Pier to Blaze. Hit this away. It gone 6. Sorry, it's Lance, not Blaze. That's Lance. Hit another 6 over long on. They're beginning to love him, you know. Carry Pier. Hit another 6 over. So they're having a discussion, you know. This is interesting that Laws Laws have a situation where Imran Tayer, who's that running from midwick? Is that Imran Tayer midwick? Who was that at cover? But 4 players closing and Carrick telling them all to bowl to Laws. Let's see what he will do. A sweep it goes to short, fine leg, the fielder comes around. Stopped it and last sending back blades. No, you can click this. There's a picture which I'll probably show sometime during the second innings. He looks to swing, misses down the leg side. So I think the strategy is to bowl close to him. I think they're trying to bowl into his path. Maybe that's the decision. Because we're yet to see whether he can hit the ball over long. Although that ball that went over long just now, it was back of a length. So it appears that the strategy is full and straight in the spot. Let's see here. Hit it hard down the ground, just a single out. Shepherd comes across, sends a returning. So there's a picture that I will try to find it during the innings break. But the way the 2 Barbadians were looking at the Jamaican Minister of Sport, I didn't like it. I didn't like the way the 2 Barbadians, Blade and Paris. To me, it looked like someone was venom in it. As Sheo whipped off the Blaze. Blaze looking to it at 6. Why he doesn't block the damn ball and let Lars get the last over, boy? Wide outside the Aston. There's 1 more to the total. 111 for 9. 111 for 9. As it pushed the balls. It's 8:30 in Jamaica. Here to place. And he swings and misses, and it goes through the end of the over. 111 for 9. 111 for 9. So Laws is on 8, 7 players is on. So yeah, I'm gonna try to find this picture. I'm telling you, I didn't like the way that the two barbecue were steering. Yes, Odin Smith is in the squad. Yes, he's in the squad. And I think he's well. For me, unless Kima Paul deliver magnificent spell, I expect that come Saturday night, Smith will replace Kima Paul. Definitely hope that, definitely. But again, you know, this is the tricky thing about the cricket, you know, because you want Kingsmen to win the match. Yes. Shamar to bowl the last over. Swing and a miss down to, he got the bottom edge down to find leg for 4. As he swing, he got the bottom edge past the keeper down to find leg for 4. It wasn't a miss. So Shepherd bowling the last over. And he swings and he got the bottom edge. And it goes down to find leg for 4. 1 16. Yeah. So the point I'm making is that you want Kingsmen to win the match, don't you? So you'd want Kima Paul to come and bowl good. So that's why I can't say if Kima Paul does bowl well, because I want him to come and bowl well. Yeah? Yeah. Outside the half stump, Yorker, he was backing away, he goes through to the keeper and goes in. So while I would love to see Odin Smith in the team, right here, right now, you want the bowlers to come out and bowl well. And if the bowlers bowl well and win the match, he will not be in the team. So, and I have to back the team to win. I can't make those decisions until the end of the match. Well, the opener, the wicketkeeper batsman, Jamaica Kingsmen or something like that from the Pakistan, the US opener. So that lady saw herself on the big screen and she was there really that she I hit this into the onside. They're looking for 2, but there was some incident here. They're going back for 2. They're gonna check. So the umpire checking, but it looks that he made it. Look at that lady. They're gonna check it as he. Why would they check it and no one appeal? Because I don't see no one appeal. I didn't see anyone appeal, so why did the umpire check that? Big man, did you see anyone appeal right a while ago? I never saw anyone appeal, so why did the umpire send it up? I can't understand. What do I boy the man? Right. 117. So Shamar Joseph. 3 deliveries. Oh yeah, all. Single pass. So what he needs to do, you need to hit the ball straight. That's not like I'm complaining about him or anything, but I'm saying something that hopefully he will improve on. He tends to go across the line and he gets instruction there. So that's another aspect of his game that he can develop and hit the ball straight. So the Kingsmen get hold up 417. So the Warriors have breached the first set of men. Yeah, they're at the gate. Hello?
First reading.
Okay, I will be there shortly. Thank you. Yes. So the kids. So as you heard, we are told that supper is ready. Jamaica Kings is not a weak team. They just put themselves in such position. So Ralph Narayan, good to hear. So there's somebody who's thinking that the team is not weak. So as I heard, supper is ready. So let me go and get something to eat. And so I'm gonna get something to eat and some music, please. I'm going to look at that for that picture. And I hope to join you after the break.
Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah. Hey there, what you drinking? 2 shots, let's pour it out. I know what you're thinking, but tomorrow won't come for us. This life that we're living, ain't never gonna give it up. Double shot for the gifted, and one more for us. There you go, drink it up. All this love in a cup. Yeah, we go slow, we go fast. Yeah, we can't get enough. We stay all day, all night, living in paradise. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. This is the time of your life. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. Don't look at the past, no, we're not going that way. Oh, now make it last, make it last to the break of day. No matter what people say, live life in a fast lane. Double shot for the gifted, triple shot for the pain. There you go, drink it up, all this love in a cup. Yeah, we go slow, we go fast. Yeah, we can't get enough. We stay all day, all night, living in paradise. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. This is the time of your life. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life.
Welcome back. I don't know what happened there, but I'm happy to be back. I'm just the start at Jamaica Woman, but since then, Sheo have hit 6. Please tell me if you are hearing me. Yes, it looks like you're hearing me. So, just the start that we wanted. It's like there seems to be some hold up here, which way? There seems to be some hold up here, so thank you, Banana Fruits. I'm happy that you guys are here with me. Just get rid of that music. That's going on here, right? So that stopped. So get rid of the music so I can concentrate on the cricket and I can read your comments. I appreciate it. Some comments would have passed. You would appreciate that. So yeah, it's true. It was a cracking Yorker, but the point that I was making during the Banana Books is not that I'm not happy with Laws, especially with his batting. I am happy with his batting. What I want is just to that played away down towards the cover field and the fielder giving chase. It on for 1. We slid. Foolishly, you know. I think that's good. They're gonna check it. There's some idiot, there's some low IQ cricket there, you know, just ego and low IQ cricket. And they're gonna check it because I think that unnecessarily he's pulled out the slide, he missed the slide. They're gonna check it. Just leave the ball to the other man. See it? Sometimes they just need to leave it. 10 for 1. Sheho is on 8. His eyes are blazed. She's gonna miss outside the stop through to the keeper. 10 for 1. 11 for 1 at the end of the over. Yeah, so the point I was trying to make, Banana was to say, yeah, I'm happy with him. I'm happy with the way that he's getting rid of the ball. But what I was saying though is that I want him to see it straight, you know, hit straight sometime. Or yeah, that's all I'm saying, and I hope that that will improve. But of course, it was a cracking yard. I agree with you. I agree with you. Yeah. Thank you. I respect. Thank you, Banana Brooks. Thank you. Lance Lebeke said, my first time as captain of my school team with a star-studded batting lineup. We made 28. My team talk was, I need 7 men who believe we can win. We won by 13 runs. Rally the captain. Lance Lebeke, happy to have you here. Always a pleasure having you here. So 11 without loss. So we have seen Hassan Khan open the ball in our luck for the teams that he has played for and making it no difference here. He once again start. So yes, he's a left-arm orthodox spinner and he does open the ball long. I will give it a feel in a very short way after this delivery. The two fielders outdoor, the deep mid wicket and the long off, those are the two fielders out. So I see the feel that he has to fill it as you work that one into the outside and then sing it out. Same field, so there's a slip in place and then there is a short third man if you choose to, or a gully right back on the edge of the circle. Up is off the back foot and it crafts it down to the top of boundary for 4. So it's off the back foot. And he cracks that down to the cover boundary for 4. It was a lovely shot by Shea Hope. He really cracks that one. I'm telling you, he did very, very well. Very, very hard. 17 for 1. Forward and played it to extra cover. And there's no run. So then 5 on the offside. The 5 on the offside is a short third man, the backward point, the cover, the extra cover, and the long off. Those are the 5 on the offside. On the onside, let's watch this delivery. There's this man to the man at cover, and there is no run. So on the onside, you have the short fine leg, the mid wicket, and then you have a regulation mid wicket, and then you have a deep mid wicket, probably more run to cow corner, and then you have a mid on. Balls to Hope, and he gets it through 4 more in front of the Kingston Pavilion. It was off the back foot and he cuts it. Casey Carter lazily comes across, should have done better. Neither does a slide and get his body behind the ball. And it passed him. He lazily just put down his hand, allowed the ball to pass him, and it goes in the boundary 4. So we'll start here by that's the Kingsmen 11 on the screen here. 24 after 2. And clearly the Kingsmen are in a commanding position at this time. 24 after 2, chasing 118 to win. 24. So already they need less than 100. They just need 21-4. They just need blades left over the wicket was Holbrook to turn that into the onside, taken on the type and there's no. Oh, sorry, you know that I'm mixing up Glenn Phillips with Shea Hope. All those shots that I'm saying that Shea Hope was playing is actually Glenn Phillips have been playing shot. So I give it a feel for blades. There's a slip, there's a third man, there's a backward point, there's a cover, extra cover mid off, mid on, mid wicket. and a man on the deep backward square leg boundary. So it's a 6-3 field for the left arm. The left arm seamer bowling over the wicket. So the music, the DJ just getting overexcited here, and that's why they want us to pull up. DJ become excited. Rich Rum is the official rum of the plates, good dries. Came across that scheme of ball at mid-off, came to his right, picks up, the batsman goes for a fast seam. So when you move up by 1, even move up to 3, Phillips is a 19, he comes into strike. So Avenger Daniel, the under 19, West Indies under 19 World Cup batsman. He made ducks, one ball, flashed that one outside the half stump by Blades, took the edge, and it went through to the keeper, Jahangir. So we're going to watch now, he's going to bowl to Phillips. Dry ball, no one move, through the covers into the boundary for 4. Pitch up, this runs is going to end in a jiffy. Okay. Then the good thing about it is that you'll reach home early. You'll reach home Thursday. You'll reach home Thursday. You know, it's a good looking crowd here, no man. It's a very good crowd. Wow. And you know, even the box section, there's a good crowd in the box section. Those 2 upper deck that you are seeing, there are a lot of persons inside behind the glasses. But those spectators catch and the bounce to the fielder at cover as Phillips looks to drive. So that's a spectator's catch as they look to celebrate. 26 for 1 is the score. Phillips is on 23. Shea Hope is on 3. Short third man. Man on the backward point boundary is about 5 yards off the boundary. I don't know. You probably don't want him to get 2, but the last thing you want the ball to go over your head and go for 4. Cover, extra cover mid-off. His drive can't be covered. As Phillips, as Blades pitched up, Phillips' drive cannot be covered. Score remains at 26 for 1. Short, fine leg, deep backward square leg, mid wicket and the middle. Very straight mid wicket. Who's now coming over to the offside. To strengthen that offside as the short, fine leg is now coming to the mid wicket. And so, very short extra cover. Power enough to place himself as a very short extra cover. And watch now as Blades. Nigger right is setting a hit away through the covers. Full shot. That should be end. That should be the end of that for Blades. That definitely should be the end of that. You know this. So and I was telling you about Blades, the way that he was looking at the Minister of Sport. Yeah, you can't bowl buffet balls like those, you know. I'm not happy. I'm telling you. This was not. This was not proper protocol for me. Look at the 2 Barbadians. Look how they're staring at the Minister of Sport for Jamaica. Look at Paris and look at Blades. Look at them. And we all know that Paris is love beat people, you know, so I wonder if he's there constantly to beat the minister. I guess I would. Yeah. Yeah, we all heard the story where look at Blades. And look at Paris. If looks could kill the minister would have, you know, the minister would have ceased to exist. Eh? Yeah, kid. 34. We are now at number 4. That those looks are enormous. Those looks are not. I don't agree with it. You cannot. You are a guest of the minister. You are a guest, you know. You are a guest. You are a guest. You are a guest of a Jamaican government. You might be here to play cricket with the Kingsmen, but you are still guests. We didn't have to let you into our country. They don't have to let you into our country. You have no right to be looking at the minister like that, as that is cut away by Shea Hope down to the boundary for 4. Hassan Khan again back off a length, and it's clear that we are not bowling nowhere near as good as the Guyana Amazon Warriors, and our bowling is absolutely poor, absolutely poor. Shea Hope just reaching out and just sweeping that one down to and sort of a slug sweep, like probably was hoping that it would have gone finer, but it went much straighter. They got a single. So yeah, so we don't bowl as well as that one is played to mid on, and there's no one. We yes, bowling nowhere near how the Guyana Amazon Warriors bowl. We're bowling nowhere. Yeah, Jam was small. I agree with you. The Amazon Warriors running away with it. Can't beat backward point this time. And there's no run. End of over number 4. They are 36 for 1. 35? 36 for 1 at the end of number 4. Needed 83 runs from 98. 83 runs from 97 deliveries. This is a cakewalk. It appears to be at this time. Who is that bowler from the Kingsmen? So they're bringing in Yunei Shaw, and for me, Yunei Shaw is the best bowler in the squad. Not the team, the squad. So he's the best bowler on the park for the Kingsmen. And so young, just about 22 years old, 200 days earlier, 191 days, 22 years old, 191 days. I see now. He has a short third man. It's the same field. Short third man, backward point on the boundary, cover, extra cover, mid off. The batsman look to whip it on the outside, go to the field at mid wicket. So it's a 5-4 field, short third man, backward point, cover, mid off. Sorry, short third man, backward point on the boundary is probably 10 yards in from the boundary. Then there's a cover, there's a mid off, there's a mid on, there's a mid off, mid on, mid wicket, deep backward square leg on the boundary, and a short final. Hope you have a clear picture of what the field is right now, and I hope you hear me loud and clear. Live from Kingston, Jamaica. Unit show. Hit the waist, the when I come in a circle around from the backward square leg boundary, comes in the region of about the mid wicket, picks up and sends the return in. That will take the score to 37 for 1. Should 36 for 1. 36 for 1. So this is a man who I really think has to get the wickets. The Kingsmen. Pitched up, digged out, wide off mid on, and they got a single. So that was a good Yorker there, but Philip was equal to the task, and he just dug it out. And then bounced. So one more to the total. Yeah, Guyana definitely running away with it. I thank everyone for joining me. I know that the Jamaican fans, the Guyana Amazon Warrior fans, so we appreciate you very much. Shah, the Pakistani, Elaine Shah goals driven to the man at extra cover now onto the front foot. O'Shea out there and drove it to the man at extra cover. The field remained the same. Shah, third man, deep backward point on the boundary. Cover, extra cover, mid off, mid on, mid wicket. Deep backward square leg on the boundary and short finding. That's up to be laws at short finding. Powell is having a good look at chat here with Elaine Shah. We've conceded just 2 runs out of this over thus far. His run up is probably about, I'll say, 33 yards. Or whipped it away down to fine leg for 4. Just whipped it off his hip down to fine leg for 4. Back of a length on his hip, nothing ball, and the batsman just held it off his hip down to the boundary for 4. It's really a nothing ball, and hopefully he will come out of this 6 runs from the over so far, 41 for 1 after 4.5 overs. He really needs to come out of the opener because this ball will tell you whether it's a good over or it's a bad over. So, just about 38 yards, I think. So he plays this to mid on. So 7 runs from the over. You'll take that every day. It's just that they're chasing a small total, but that's a really 7, 42, 4, 5. They should go to Russell now. Yeah, it appears so. He's the one he's walking because the judge and is standing and he's testing his run up. And then marking out his running the old fashioned way, you know. I thought these players these days measure their run up, but Russell is marking it out the old fashioned way. So we really Kingsmen under pressure. The absolute pressure the Kingsmen. Pressure, under pressure. Yeah, they under pressure, man. Kingsmen under pressure. So thank everyone for tuning in. We can win this, you know. We can win this. I definitely think we can win this. First delivery from Russell played out into the covers for a single by Sheho, taking the score now to 42 for 1. I definitely think we can win this, whether you think it or not. Please let me hear from you in the comment section. You know, but there was a poll. Wasn't there a poll? This one is played to mid on, and there is no. The score remains at 42. Score 43 for 1. Pull high in the air, down towards mid wicket. Let's see, catch taken, wicket number 2, Phillips. Phillips goes. So back off a length from Andre Russell, pull down towards the field on the deep mid wicket boundary, and Phillips goes. So Phillips goes. So the Kingsmen have picked up their second wicket, short ball from Russell. He looks to pull, and it goes into the air, down towards the scoreboard. The man at deep mid wicket took the catch, and so Jamaica got their second wicket, 43 for 2. The dangerous Philip goes. And you know the thing about it, as simple as it is in this life, if we can get hope, well, is that Maya? Shimmer coming to the crease. Edmire not batting 10 ball today. Not batting 10 delivers today. I don't think so. So Andre Russell getting the breakthrough as this partnership was looking threatening that they have added 42 in quick time. So 42 of 31 deliveries. The grand scheme of thing, it's not bad bowling by the Kingsmen, and the good. It's just that our batsmen let us down. Yeah, that's fine. 7.81 in a T20 match. You take that in the day. What is just that you're defending a low total, so we need to be better with the ball. 43 for 2. Let's see what Andre Russell will do to the left-handed shimmer it by. I'll give it a feel very quickly. Okay, Banana Books is saying that loss usually comes in from 8 to 12 overs. All right, so he should be here soon. So we hope that he comes out soon. So there's some adjustment in the field to the left-hander. So Powell is at slip. Then you have a third man on the boundary. Keema Paul is at backward point. Ross is over the wicket to the left-handed shimmer net by a short pull. Down to fine leg the fielder comes around and it bounced to him. Oh, there was the plan. There was the plan to bounce him out. There was the plan to bounce out Shimmer Netmeyer. But it didn't go to the fielder on the fine leg boundary. Clearly there was a plan to bounce him out. God, that's getting a breakthrough there. Thank everyone for tuning in. We appreciate it, and all of those tuning in from Guyana, the Amazon Warriors. So Sheo coming to strike, short third man, backward point, cover. Extra cover, mid-off, mid-on, deep mid-wicket, deep backward square leg and a short fine leg. There's a 5-4 field. There's a ring of 5 on the offside. Russell to Hope, and Hope jumps in the air and play that one into the onside. They're looking 2 there. Side not to go for it. Probably the fielder closing on that one. They decide not to go for it. So the score goes up by 1. So 1 more to the total. Jamor Small is saying ball straight to Etilal. Yeah, well, he tried to bounce him out. So I'll show you the field. Will they do it again this time? They probably, yes. So the slip, the short third man, the backward point, the cover point, the extra cover. Then there's the mid-off, there's the mid-on, there's the mid-wicket, and then and a man on the long leg boundary. So it's a 6-3 field here. Yes, so there's a slip in place. And Russell and Powell trying to see if both are on the same wavelength. And Edmire drag caught at backward point. Edmire goes, caught at backward point. Russell got the breakthrough as Edmire looks to cut. Was that Keema Paul? And that will be very, very satisfying for Keema Paul if it was Keema Paul. These two are not the best of friends, Come off the pitch, Edmire. He's standing there to see if the catch was taken cleanly. But get off the pitch, man. That out cleanly. Was it clean as a whistle? Look there. Clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle. And that is very satisfying for Keema Paul. Very, very satisfying. They are not the best of friends. 2 Guyanese. Not the best of friends. So Hope is really the wicket. So I think is the Yam Liquor probably coming next. So this should be a 1 ball, So the Kingsmen are they back in this. 45 for 3 Warriors. Match not over yet. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. The Jamaican spectators demanded that. Even if it was not out, they demanded it. But that's up to Nabi. Number 7, I think, is Nabi, right? And number 7 is back. So it's not the Yamlika coming. So it's Nabi, I think. Yeah, it's Nabi. It's not the Yamlika. I think this is a good decision from the Guyana Amazon Warriors to send Nabi instead of Yamlika. Quinton Sampson talking. So Russell there getting 2 wickets in this last over of the power play. So Yunain Shaw is gonna bowl. So the power play has ended on a high for the Kingsmen. Well done, Andre Russell. 45 for 3. It's gonna bowl to Sheo. If we get Sheo now, this place rock. I would love to see a slip going a Rockman Powell. I'll definitely love to see a slip in place. Honestly, I would love to see a slip in place, Rockman Powell. I want to see a slip in place for this one. You know, this place will rock right now if we get Shea home. So there's a third man though on the boundary. You have a third man right on the boundary. You have no slip in place. Oh, it's gonna get him. It's a good crowd, you know. So 45 for 3. Hope drives magnificently through the covers. They're going for 1, come back for 2. The ball is slow enough. They're looking for 3. Chance for a run over. Poor throw by who that on the cover ball through. Poor throw and they get 3. Who was that on the cover boundary? Was that Smith on the field? But it was a poor throw. It's not Smith. Who was that on the field? So, spectator said to Yunain Shaw, female spectator said that they have something special for him for you out one of these man that pitched up, played away Dunkel in the region of Medan and the ball. Mid-wicket charging but could not stop it and he just parried it and it goes down to Medan. So 49 for 3 here. I can just get the wicket of Sheo. I honestly believe that we need a slip for Sheo. Honestly believe that we need a slip Jamor Small. If you're going to bowl straight, well, it is gone, you know. Remember Jamor Small, we said that he was going to face 10 balls today and he didn't, you know. So we are on top of things. Let's watch now as Yunain Shaw is over the wicket to Hope. And Hope, oh, that's a good delivery. Hope has to block that. But that's a good delivery. 49 for 3. It was a very good delivery. And he has to block it. He has to call upon all of his defense there to block that one. 49 for 3. So, see now, 4 runs from the over thus far. So we're gonna watch now. I don't think King Paul has to come to the party. Russell will get another over. We need 3 good deliveries here from Yunain Shaw for the end of this one. And we'll place this one down towards the field on the cover boundary. There's a single. It's another good delivery there. Spraying it in the gap for the field. And watch now as Shaw. What's that Eagles running now to 12 runs from 10 deliveries. So that's not bad. It's all finished now. He's bowling to Nabi. I want to sleep, man. I want to sleep. I definitely want to sleep. He's moving away from the commentary boxing. This one, Navi again, played down to the field and coming off the cover boundary. So there's milking the young fast bowler. 13 from 1.5 is not bad. It's just how you end this over now and then end this good, end the over good, and then Russell probably get another wicket or two in the next over. Good. Eh? Let's see. It'll be fantastic. So Shaw is it. Just holding up. So bowling to Shea Hope. There's short fine leg in loss. Shaw bowls to Hope and Hope hit this for 6 over into the Kingston club, over the Kingston club, back off a length, and he was quick onto it and he pulled it. And so the over moved from a decent over to a bad over. As I've gone over the mid-wicket, over the Kingston club for 6. Back off a length, pulled away, 2 over for 19 runs. So 12 runs out of that over, back off a length, that last ball, and that's T20 cricket, eh? That last ball. So Russell there having a word with Shaw because he was kneeling, distraught by giving up that 6. It was a good over to that point, and he's very annoyed with himself for giving up that 6. Because the over was good. Yeah, 6 runs from 5 delivery, or 7 runs from 5 deliveries. Again. So that is a 6. 6. But 6 runs from 5 deliveries, and then he gave up the 6 after that. So he's very distraught. I'm surprised that Laws is coming into the attack. I would have bowled Russell another over. Russell bowled. He bowled 1 over, he got 2 wickets for 3 runs. Why you don't bowl him again? You don't. Why you saving him back? Why you saving him? Can't understand. So the umpire come off the field. I can't understand why you're saving Russell. You got 2 wickets. You should have. Russell flexing his old man front leg. I know that feeling said Banana Brooks. So we're gonna watch Laws here. Comes in now, balls, hit away down to mid wicket for 4. It was a long up. He pulled it away down to mid wicket for 4. So nothing delivery, and Nabi capitalized and pulled it down to the mid wicket for 4. So you're saying here now that Russell flexing his old man front leg hip. I know that feeling. No man, he's on the field. He's on the field. He's on the field. Giving some commentary here. Sharp back of a length. That's twice row 6, 6 and 6. This one is played on the long on. No, he's on the field. It's another singer. So he's on the field. Yeah. 62 for 3. So Laws is going to bowl to Shea Hope. It'll be interesting now. Hope would have got him a lot in the net. So bowls to Hope, and Hope plays it away through mid wicket. They go for a singer. That's a better ball. That's a better line, good length. Better length. So except for that first delivery, so 6 off the first 3 deliveries. If he can finish this over and just give up another singer or 2, it would be a good over. If he can go for 7 or 8, 6 off the first 3. So pressure on him, he needs to keep it tight. He needs that ball in. Nabi plays this to mid wicket, that's it. That ball. He needs another dot ball now. He has a mid wicket, straight mid wicket, and he has a long on, a deep mid wicket on the boundary and a backward square leg. Hope looks to pull. Wide signal. 64 for 3. So he's trying to bowl very straight to Hope. He doesn't want to give Hope anything to freeze hand. He's trying to bowl very straight to him. Here's Laws. Left arm, Chinaman googly ball. I displayed to mid wicket. For a moment I thought it was going straight to the field. So to be fair and to be honest, except for that first delivery that was hit for 4 years, he has been tidy thus far. So let's see how we can finish this over. 8 from 5. He needs a dot ball here, and it will be a par Hope. There's a leg slip for Shea Hope, so definitely the plan is to go very straight to Shea Hope. It's forward and he got the dot ball. It's a good delivery. Good over. Yeah, and a very good last 5 deliveries, including the wide. The first ball hit for 4 for long, and then he came back and he bowled a good over by the young man Laws. Yeah, as I was saying, Banana Brooks, he's on the field. And he's going to bowl now from this end, so he's replacing Shaw. So, yes, so he's going to bowl from this end. So thank everyone for tuning in. Keep the comments coming. We try to separate the comments. Yes. Good to see Roxanne Grace a long time. We haven't seen her. Good to see her, man. Roxanne Grace. So when is it that chemo ball is gonna go? So every time the time run out on the Kingsmen, they have a minute to change. But every time they take in more than a minute. Let's see. So Russell to Nabi. Let's see. He's in bowls to Nabi, and Nabi drives over the top. It bumps and plug the fielder, giving chase who will win. Good work here by Kima Ball. Picked it up just inside the boundary and they come back for 2. So Nabi hit it over the top. The return comes into the bowlers and 2 more to score. That one was hit in the air over the top. It's a very, very, very silent commentary box, media box. Very silent, very, very silent. Person appears to be resigned to 67 for 3. Russell with a short third man. Goes to Nabi. Nabi edge this down to third man for 4. Outside the half stump and edge away down to third man for 4. And this is why I wouldn't bring him. Is it a case that where Laws have to bowl from the judge and the stand end? But bowl Russell the other over. Bowl him the other over because he got 2 wickets. Anyway, let's see what happens. Russell to Nabi, and Nabi plays this to mid wicket, comes across but cannot stop it as Powell have to come off the long on boundary. And the score goes by. So this is not a good night for Jamaica, just as Russell is over the wicket to and out drives to the man at cover. There's no run. The score remains at 72 for 3. Mind you that the Kingsmen only made 117, so they need another 46 to win, right? Yeah, 46, 46. If you go bam bam now, one of them 80 for 5 is a different game, you know. Full toss it down to the man on the cover. Well, not really on the cover boundary, it's probably 20 yards in from the cover boundary. So there's always one in it. So Nabi comes into strike, no? You're gonna watch Russell over the wicket, goes to Nabi, and Nabi drives. Just hitting the ball down to that one in the cover boundary. Just easy like Sunday morning. A poor return. Who's that return that with the left hand? Just don't know. Who's that feeler there on the cover? So one more to the total. End of the over. So end of 9. So last to continue. Um, who's gonna get this breakthrough? We need some magic here now from Vitellos. Need some magic from the Chinaman googly bowler, the left arm Chinaman googly bowler. So can we have some magic here from him now? Nabi. Because really, you know, if you get out Nabi, you have the Yamlika Quinton Samson. Well, it's a long batting lineup, you know, drives and bounce just in front of the man at cover by Nabi. Is that Hassan Khan at cover? Nice. Powell move himself from first into her straight. So short mid on. He's telling Kimo Paul to go back and Kimo Paul is running in. I don't understand. Oh, so that one in the gap with the man at mid wicket. Another run, the return comes in. But I didn't quite understand what was going on there now because I'm sure that he was telling Kimo Paul to go back on the boundary. The score moved up to 75 for 3. 75 for 3. Let's watch Vittel Laws. He's on his way to bowl to Sheho. He's up over the wicket, bowls to Sheho. But Sheho on the bounce. That one traveled a long way in the air. But it was on the bounce. A long way in the air. That looks to be Kirk McKenzie there at mid wicket. So there are two fielders close in on the onside here. So Powell working on something here. He and Vittel lost. They are bowling very straight to Shea Hope. He comes in, bowls to Hope and Hope turns to the man at mid wicket. Chance to run out. So he's back on time. So excitement here. So this is good from Vittel Laws, and a very, very good. 9 runs from my understanding is I think it's 5 deliveries in. I have 5 deliveries. The scoreboard of 4, but I have 5. But not to hold 10 deliveries for 9 runs when the first delivery went for 4. This is brilliant as he grips the ball and tosses it in the air, just flicking the wrist. Left arm Chinaman googly bowler goes to Sheo, who played it to mid wicket. That looks to be Mackenzie there at mid wicket. Powell is at a short mid on. Yeah. A very short that is in front of the bowling crease. And he's a 1, 2, 3 pitch. Here come Laws. Bowl to Hope, and Hope pulls down to backward square leg. Deep mid wicket should say. And there's a single. So it good over there from Laws. Conceding 10 runs from 2 overs. That's good from the young man. Very, very good. So at the end of 10, it's the drinks break. At the end of 10 overs, yes, 76 Guyana Amazon Warriors at the end of 10 are 76 for 3 with Shehu on 29 and Mohammed Nabi on 17. So we're here at the Kingdom. So that's the latest score at the Kingdom. So this spell from Kim Paul will determine whether whether the Kingsmen win this match. Yes, they are very experienced batters. It will indeed take some magic to shift. Timo Paul is going to deliver, man. He knows that if he doesn't deliver tonight, he won't be playing on Saturday. And we expect a massive crowd here on Saturday, and he knows. And who plays this one into the covers. Good start there by Paul, who was looking to come on the front foot and to drive it hard. Start by him. So the score 76 for 3 is Pope was looking to drive with the drone, bringing you some of the latest images. So Janet, why are you sending me a voice message? Why you don't put the comment in the comment section, Janet? Yes, Kimo Paul over the wicket goes to Hope, and Hope steer this to back one point, can't score, the return comes in. And what's the hell that was happening there? He's a Pakistani, so he lost it. That's what they do. He shine it at the non-strikers and allow the batsmen to go through for singles. No one was backing up. So, you know what? Look into the George Headley stand. It's a fairly good crowd, you know. Is the George Headley stand is 1/3 full. It's more than 1/3 full, eh? I'm looking through the glasses. Paul goes to Nabi, and Nabi steer this down to the field and the cover boundary for yet another run. Score goes up by 1 to 78 for 3. So good start here by Paul, you know, and he hasn't delivered with the bat, but he's off to a good start here with the ball, and we hopefully get a wicket or two in this over. He will have Sabina Park rocking. He's in to Sheop, and Sheop chased the wide ball to backward point chance for a run out, but Hassan Khan did not pick it up. So the score remains on 78 for 3. But that, just thinking about it, that ball that went the backward point that Hassan Khan threw at the non-strikers and should Rahman Powell have come in even before the ball was thrown. But he was on the boundary, and maybe that's why. So, goes to Sheop, and Sheop played this down to third man for a single. That's deliberately guiding it down to third man. So one more total. The score goes up now to 80 for 3. So the ball was played to backward. The thing is that the fielder at long on need to come in off the boundary so that if the ball is shied at the non-strikers end, it would have prevented that single if he was. So I think Rahman Ball was a little tardy there in not coming off the long on boundary. So, you know, Paul goes outside the half stump, cracks away down the backward point, the fielder circle, they're coming back for 2 mix-up chance or run out, they get back in their crease. Look at those fielders, you know, yes, that's what should have happened. So initially I blame Hassan Khan for throwing at the non-strikers end and giving up the run, but then really and truly it should have been Rahman Powell who should have charged off the long on boundary, and that runner would not have given up. 11 overs gone, 80 for 3, the Guyana Amazon Warriors. They just need a further 38 runs to win from 55 deliveries. So loss to continue. This will be his third over the track. 2 overs, none for 10. So Rahman Powell has shown a lot of confidence in him. It will indeed take some magic to shift to Banana Brooks. Usually I understand fully what you're saying, but I don't get it this time, huh? Yeah. Hit away for 6. over long off. Hit for 6. 87. Sure. And there's some Guyana Amazon Warrior supporters in the stand. We need to get them out of the stand. Why are Guyana Amazon Warrior supporters in the stand? So the overpitch and Jamor Small, what you fear has happened. You know, he's going to really lost goes to hope with misfield at mid wicket. As those back off a length, they will come back for 2 quite comfortable. Perk McKenzie misfielding there at mid wicket and allow them to come back for 2. What is sorry? So this Jamaica Kingsmen team, you know, doesn't look good tonight. We need to put it together. And we must remember, you know, the last time that Jamaica won the tournament, we came 4th. Oh, pick this down again. Over long on, 6 more, 100 shot. He's taking last to the cleaners. It Powell give him 1 over too many. Probably should not have given him a 3rd over. You give him 2, you pull him out, and then, you know, this is T20 cricket. Good Grace have to come down and save Jamaica right now. Only God Grace could save them. I hear you. So watch Laws again to go to Sheho. It's the right hand, Chinaman Buckley bowler over the wicket, goes to Hope, back of a length, pull down towards came up ball on the backward square leg boundary. He came in, sends returning 1 more to the top. So the Guyana Amazon Warriors definitely dominate this match with the ball, and now they are dominating it with the bat. 24 needed, 7 wickets in. He's caught. He's caught on the long on boundary. Oh, goes. Last got the wicket. Good catch by Union Shaw. Thinking, check the shot. Is it over or Nabi? It looks to be Nabi. Nabi, sorry, I said over, but it's Nabi that is gone. Good catch. And so that's his first CPL wicket. Then an over in which he was taken to the cleaners, he got his first CPL. But then, really think Jamaica still in this game. Hope against Hope. 23 needed, and you think Jamaica. What is it? 96, but I have 95. So we'll see what happens. So Quinton Sampson, the Yamlika is at the crease, so we could probably. So can Laws go bam here now? My video is calling. Thanks for the watch along. I think the experiment of first box audio has worked well enough. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Banana. Thank you. Thank you, Banana. So let's see now. They have a slip. So there are 2 slips in place and a leg slip. So there are 6 fielders within the circle. 2 slips, a leg slip, a mid wicket, a cover, backward point. Sharp mid wicket at that. Then there's a deep backward square leg, a long on and a long off. So the 3 fielders out is long off, long on, deep backward square leg. So there are 2 slips, backward point, cover, and they've brought in the long off halfway. He's halfway between the 30-yard circle and the boundaries. So it's probably Samson. The keeper whipped it off as the Boogily grips and turn across the right hander, and Samson pushed forward. The Boogily touched down and just go across the right hander. Jacket whipped off the base, but there was no damage done. Thank you, Banana Brooks, for being here. We appreciate you very much for being here. So that's a good comeback, those last two deliveries from fitted laws, and that's the beauty of cricket. 3 overs, 1 for 25 is not bad enough. Over 1 for 15, no doubt about that. But 3 over 1 for 25 is good bowling. 8.33 is par bowling in T20 cricket. So this guy Hassan can come back into the attack. Place this down to mid-off. Good work there by Kenzie on this occasion. So he did good work there coming around from extra cover and prevent the ball from going to long on. And he's giving himself 5. He's going right back to the edge of the 30-yard circle now. He starts to move in from extra cover. Plays this one to run is not there. Run is not there, Mackenzie. You have to stop those singles. So 1 more to the total, but none is there. 97 for 4. Or maybe it's a case that he gave him the single. Eh? So I'm gonna watch the field. You know. What I want you to tell me in the chat is that would you bowl out Laws? Banana Brooks, I think you say your bed is calling. I understand it's 10 o'clock, so it's 4 o'clock in the morning now in London, right? So I can understand your bed is calling, but off the back foot goes Sam, so play back to Sam Khan, and there is no. Would you bowl out Laws? I want you to tell me in the chat, would you bowl out Laws or would you take him out? I'd bowl him out. I'd bowl him out. Hassan Khan to Samson. Samson plays it into the covers. Get a singer. He looks a batsman just now. You have to give him credit for that. You know, have to give him credit for that, as he looks a batsman just now. It wasn't the young league. 97 for 4 after 12. 98 for 4 after 12.3. Hassan Khan in his 3rd over comes in, bowls to Shea open, Shea eases it into the gap towards the field and the cover boundary. It's another run. 1 more to the total. So Janet. Post-match interview. I won't be at the post-match interview. I'll wait. It's turned to mid on for a single. So the Samson is really looking like a batsman now, eh? Yes. So good from Samson. End of that over. End of the over. At the end, it's 100 for 4. 100 for 4. So Jamaica really need a miracle now. We need 2 hat-trick, right? I'll go Laws and then Russ. Laws and then Russ. That's what I will. I definitely go Laws and Russ. Definitely, that's what I'm doing. Won't give Samson any room to it, said Jamor. So I to agree. So that one. Let's watch the young Laws. Samson slapped this. It was a googly, but it was back off a length, and he slapped it down to the field at long off for a single. So 1 more to the total. It was back off a length, and he slapped it. Yes. Laws and then Russell. I think Russell want to bowl from that end. Laws bowls, plays this into the covers, another single. We get some magic from Laws. We are hoping from some magic from Laws Banana Brooks. We really want some magic from Laws. Sheo bringing up his 50, and that's the mystery again, you know. I was here Tuesday night when Brandon King brought up his 50, and he was not. No one clapped him. No one clapped him, Brandon King, and here's Shea up now bringing up his 50, just like Rutherford. When Rutherford brought up his 50 on Tuesday night, he was clapped. But Brandon King was not clapped. I can't understand. Hit away by Samson in the gap. The long on fielder comes around, can't get there. 4 runs back off a length. He was dropped on that one. Samson pounce and hit it in the gap between Pete Wicket and long on, and they're leaving. They are leaving out of the Georgia distance. They have had enough. Spectators are leaving the kingdom. As the shield have been breached, Samson plays a googly to Russell at extra cover, and there is the Kingsmen. A lot of questions to be answered, a lot of questions. Changes need to be made. And the 2 changes that I'm looking, full toss gone for 6 over the scoreboard. Well, not quite over the scoreboard, but to the left of the scoreboard, looking from the commentary box in. For full toss, and it hit out of the ground. And there are loud cheers, and apparently there are a lot of Guyanese here. So 112 for 4. It could done in this over. It could done in this over. Nice. So end of the over. So he end the spell 1 for 37. Now 4 9s 36, 9.25. So let's see what Asankat can do. There's a post-match press conference. So I must, I think the match will end in this over. So I want to thank you all for being here. I appreciate your company. The musician is just, why is it that this is the only venue where they have to be constantly, and hope it is down to long on, gone for 6, that's the match. Guyana Amazon Warriors have won. So as I said, I want to thank you. I want to thank you all for being here tonight. I appreciate you being here, and we just have to hope for better luck next time, eh? We 3 consecutive defeat, and we as Jamaica Kingsmen supporters, we cannot be happy with the present situation. As Kingsmen supporters, we cannot be happy. 3 consecutive defeat, and there must be changes made to the team on Saturday. I think we're going to win that match. I think the wicketkeeper, Jangir, and Jagir, or whatsoever, Jagir, I think is how it's pronounced. I think that he has to make way for Arif, the young Pakistani opener. We could also see Paris coming in for Kirk McKenzie, and Odin Simit coming in for Kemo Paul. So changes has to be made to this team, because we need to start winning matches, and unless we start winning matches, we're not going to make it. I must point out though that when the Tala was won, the last time the Tala was won, before they were disbanded, the Tala was, we got off to a similar start. And also, earlier this year, the Kingsmen, they lost their first 4 match matches in the Pakistan Super League, and they end up winning the Pakistan Super League because they then went on to win 6 of their next 7 matches and qualify for the playoffs. So I am not ready yet to write off this team, you know. And so let's see what happened. Yeah. Yes, sir.
There's more juice?
Eh?
More juice?
No, is that smooth? No. I don't understand the question.
It's more juice recording?
Eh?
You're juice recording?
No, I'm not recording.
Wait a second, it's something interesting. So, nice.
Oh, okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man,
Yeah, man, all right, good, good. All right. All right, so. All right, so take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. And have a wonderful evening.